Today's my last night in France, and we basically just went to my grandparents' apartment in Cassis, sort of by the Mediterranean, to really just relax. And we got our COVID test, we were negative, so we're all ready to leave tomorrow, bright and early in the morning. I'm flying Marseille to London, London to Miami, and then Miami to Raleigh-Durham, but Durham has some great sunsets, but I'm definitely gonna miss this. So today is the night of January 2nd, and my flight leaves to go back to North Carolina on January 4th. So I'm starting to pack, and you can sort of see I'm laying out all my clothes here, and I have all of my other belongings sort of laid out on the floor in some sort of an organized manner to pack and fit into one carry-on, hopefully, and one backpack. We will see how this goes, but I'm a little nervous. That's what we'll be looking like for the next 20 hours. Just got to security number 1. Bonjour.
London?
Oui, après aux États-Unis. Merci. Au revoir. Goodbye to my brother and his fiancée, and now I'm going to take the train to T terminals in Terminal 5 in London, and then catch my 10-hour flight to Miami, and I'll be back off to Durham. So I'm back in my apartment in Durham. Yesterday it was 24 hours door to door from my grandparents' house to my apartment, and man, I really didn't film too much after my first flight, because on the 10-hour flight from London to Miami it was exhausting. Great service, however. British Airways, great service, had a great time. The only downside was my last flight from Miami to RDU, we ended up waiting an hour extra just sitting on the tarmac because the gate wasn't open, and so special thanks to my friend Dan for waiting at 1 in the morning to pick me up from the airport. Really appreciated that. Ready for my first day of classes of my last semester here at Duke. So right after I finished taking that video, my battery on my camera died. So since I sort of didn't take a lot of footage yesterday, I'm just going to combine the 4th and 5th of January into one video, because I was exhausted yesterday and this morning I was tired. The only thing I didn't film was just going to take my entry test, because at Duke, every student coming back this semester has to go get a COVID test and then sequester in their dorm or apartment until they hear back about their test results, so we can try to minimize COVID spread. And then I also went for a small jog in the Duke Gardens, and now I have 2 classes today. One class is pickleball. I'm still on the waiting list for this class, but the professor said to come for the first class even if you're on the waiting list. And the second class I'm on medical software design. That's later in the day, but I also had to do a pre-assignment, like a coding assignment, just to show that we can do the prerequisites this morning, and so I wasn't able to film that because I didn't have battery, but no biggie. So I just finished my second class of the day, medical software design. My pickleball class was exciting. Hopefully I get off the waiting list. Seems like it'd be a lot of fun. Professor was super warm, super welcoming. So definitely looking forward to hopefully being in that class. My medical software design class also looks like will be very useful, give me a lot of knowledge. Right now though, at the end of the class I was getting super hungry, so I ordered pizza at this place called Hutchins Garage in Durham, and I'm gonna pick it up sort of to commemorate my first day of classes in college. So I also haven't driven my car in 3 weeks, so hopefully it's still intact and where I left it. We'll see. Builder. Now that I finished classes for the day, I think I'm gonna put away all my clothes that I sort of just left on the floor from last night when I got back really late, so I'm gonna hang them up